What's going on, Taurus? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I could appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. Your support really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy your higher self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now, with us getting ready to get into Capricorn season, I thought we would do a monthly check-in spread. And this just kind of see, where you're at, Taurus, and get you kind of prepared for, get you prepared and settled in for the energies to come. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems are feeling good. Just vibrations are great. So with this check-in spread, I'm going to be doing pulling 9 cards for this one and getting clarifications as need be. And of course, a good old surprise card, Taurus, because then what would be the point otherwise? And in case y'all were curious, because I'm debuting another cool deck here. This is the Tarot of the Divine. And this deck is inspired by like folklores, deities, and fairy tales from all around the world. So I've been enjoying it. And if you like this one too, I got a link for this deck and other decks that I like using as well down in the description box below. So avail yourself of that if you see the need to, Taurus. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which is going to represent your current energy. So, higher self, where is Taurus currently at on their journey so far? Taurus looking like? Can't talk, can't shuffle. Hold on, Taurus. What's your energy looking like for the month here? Let's see what's going on. Nice, Taurus. 9 of Cups. That's what I'm talking about. Your current self is, and I hope that resonates with all of you, because the 9 of Cups is a card of happiness. This is a card of joy, a card of bliss, just really good feelings here. So I hope that we're all feeling good in this. And if we're not, if we maybe the feelings haven't been quite as high maybe the last couple weeks, because I know we've had some kind of tough readings there, the last couple, maybe, keeping in mind that if you're not in a good state right now, know that state is temporary, as far as like feeling down. It might be just something as much as like a mentality shift, maybe practicing gratitude. That's something, honestly, a little bit about me. That's something I've been working on actively over the last honestly couple of weeks here. It's just like practicing gratitude, even when times are tough, because I tell you, times can get tough, but being grateful for, just like the simple things, having food on the table, roof over your head, clothes on your back, just like those little things. And if you say that constantly enough, those things compound. Just like how if you feed negative energies a lot, if you feed those positive energies with the same type of enthusiasm that you would like negative energies, that starts to permeate in your world there. So, but overall, you know what? I like this, because at least now, if we're feeling it, dope, and if we're not, at least we got eyes on it. At least we know we can feel it. So it's just because sometimes we just need a reminder, Taurus. But let's go ahead and get into your second card here, which is going to be the theme of the month. We're off to a good start. Let's see where this. Let's see how this month is looking like. So, higher self, what's the theme of the month for Taurus? What is it that? What are some things that Taurus can expect at this time? What is it that? How's that looking for you? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. You got the 7 of Coins in reverse here. So I feel like the theme for this month is to kind of find things that we can take this happiness and find things that we can invest this happiness into, because the 7 of Coins normally, 7 of Coins normally for me when it's upright, is about, finding things that we've invested, or finding something that is worth investing in. I told you I'm almost there. And realizing that sure, it took some work, but it was totally worth it. So I feel like it's about finding that thing that you put in this work and it was worth the work. It doesn't feel feel like work. You know, it's going to be when you have something that's fulfilling you and that's bringing you joy and just fills all your cups, you know, that is something I feel like worth investing in. And if we're worried about maybe, you know, we got like our, let's say we got like our 9 to 5 or whatever, you know, however that's looking, you know, maybe we can't incorporate this like just all, you know, like all at once, you know, kind of get a game plan for this thing, you know, instead of trying to build your dream into your world, build your world around your dream. You know what I mean? Because that's something too, like, again, you know, while I'm talking about like kind of like mentality shifts or paradigm shifts, you know, when I started this channel and my other channels, like, you know what, this is what I do. And if I have to have like, you know, if I had to get a job on the side, what I've been doing is I just treat it like, okay, I'm not looking for, this isn't my, like that job is a side hustle. That's supporting this thing that I love here. And that keeps it so that we're not getting too wrapped up in the work, in the things that you have to do, Taurus. Because, you know, even though even if we know what makes us happy, you know, if we haven't figured out how it's going to support us yet, you know, we gotta be practical with this stuff here. We gotta integrate here. But once we started getting that groove here, watch, you know, don't take my word for it. Just give it a try. See how the things change. And again, that's not to say that there's not going to be challenges along the way, but it just makes dealing with those challenges easier when we're just in a happier place. You know, when we're in a fulfilled place, we're more proactive as opposed to reactive. So I hope that makes sense. Let's get to your third card here, which is going to be a goal to pursue. So higher self, what are what's a goal that Taurus should be focused on at this time? You know, what are some key goals that Taurus should pursue? Let's see what's going on there, Taurus. Ooh. Okay. You have the Page of Coins in reverse here. And that's kind of what I was talking about here. I feel like the goal is finding that thing that you want to invest your time into, you know, that you want to invest your energy into. Because the Page of Coins for me is about finding that new opportunity, you know, going out there and starting to, that anticipation for the new, you know, for that manifesting, you know. So I feel like, you know, I feel like right now, at least with how the cards are coming up, maybe we're focusing on, we're happy, but, you know, we're trying to figure out how to, I feel like we're trying to figure out how we can make our happiness make a profit, or, you know, at least how it can sustain us. And so I feel like that's a good goal to focus on this month. And I feel like that's going to be something too, you know, once you find that thing, start doing some research on this stuff. Maybe see some ways that other people are doing this, see what things you want to emulate and what things you want to tweak and make your own. And then it just forms together so nicely, Taurus. So I like that. Let's move on to your fourth card here. Yeah, we're moving along swimmingly. Let's do the fourth card is going to represent you an obstacle. So, higher self, what is an obstacle that Taurus may need to overcome at this time? What are what is a hurdle or maybe a roadblock that Taurus may face during this month? Let's see what's going on, Taurus. You got the Queen of Coins here. And this is kind of, yeah, okay, so we're just trying to get stability is really what I feel like, you know, because the Queen of Coins, she's super resourceful. She's the type that once she's, you know, she gets her resources and she spreads that love around, you know. She likes for people to kind of share in her abundance here, you know, making sure that you know, that everyone is getting theirs and kind of helping that along. So I feel like that's going to be the obstacle, is finding finding ways to get to that stable place, you know, finding a way to make this thing, to get this Nine of Cups energy, how to manifest that into your world here. That's what I feel like is going to be the name of the game. And that's tough. That is. But again, I feel like you would possibly benefit. And you know, I can't tell you what to do, Taurus, but just shape that. You got all these coins here, which coins are focusing on material matters and financial things. So, and I'm not saying ignore your finances, but let's try to, if you shift that, make this your focus here. Let this be your center. And just like, it does. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like that law of attraction, I guess. Or, yeah, it's really cool, Taurus. When you decide to make space for something, the universe fills that space with what you want and what you're manifesting, what you're channeling. So intentions are important. Words are powerful. And what where our mental state at and where we're at is it is important. So yeah, let's keep that moving. Let's keep that going because now we're on to the next card, which is going to be a major accomplishment. So let's see what accomplishments can come out of this, Taurus. So higher self, what are some accomplishments that Taurus can expect at this time? What is something that just what is that big win that's coming in for Taurus? Taurus, yes, Ace of Coins. That's what I'm talking about. See what happened when we started, and I don't know if you actually started doing this, Taurus. I'm assuming you started thinking about this ways, since you're here, since we got eyes on it. I feel like, now that we're here, look at what happened. As soon as we started changing our mentality here and focusing on what we loved, Ace of Coins popped out that thing. The universe, I told you, the universe hears you. It feels when you're making that shift and when you want something, when you really want it. And I mean want it in all its perks and all its minuses. Because could I have, for example, with this channel, could I have tapped out? I've had it's usually something, something with the camera, speech problems, shuffling problems. Could I have quit then? Sure. Did I want to? Of course not, because I love this thing. Even with all this stuff, you just adapt, because that's how you do it. You work it when life throws you curveballs, you adjust, you hit them bad boys. You show like, oh no, this is, you know what I mean, Taurus. Because I want you to get that. I'm so excited that popped up, Taurus. And I hope you are too, because this is something, we're going to get there. But it's just figuring out how to tap into that Queen of Coins energy here. I feel like that's going to be the name of the game here, man. Could you take that Queen of Coins and fuse this Nine of Cups here? That is exactly a recipe for Ace of Coins here, Taurus. I just want to give you a hand for that. And let this be a marker. Again, if we haven't been feeling this happiness, look at what's coming. We just got to shift our focus. Let's get to your sixth card here, which is going to be what to avoid at this time. So higher self, what are some things that Taurus should avoid at this time? Let's see, what are some things that Taurus should, already, okay. Taurus, you got the Ace of Cups here. Now we're getting aces, because you're an ace. And I feel like the thing to avoid is to not listening to your intuition. That's the thing to avoid. Not staying receptive to what fills your cup. If it's not bringing you joy, if it's not bringing you happiness, find a way to fix that. Because that is, if we're in this place where it's just like we're constantly getting beat up by life all the time, and that things are, we feel like we're constantly kind of stuck in a rut all the time, it makes achieving this thing that much harder here. But look at this, there's new beginnings happening here, Taurus. That's what the aces are for. And that the fact that two of them are here, and look at this, it's been nothing but cups and coins, where you got your ultimate fulfillment here, ultimate wealth, stability here. And both of these things, this is the grounds for just max stability here. This is a foundation for something incredible here. So avoiding things that are lowering your vibration. And again, this is not me saying for example, I'm not telling you to quit your job or anything. It's if you want to, there is a practical way of going about it. We can take steps. We can make sure that we have all of our things lined up here so that we can slowly phase ourselves out of this stuff here, It takes time, and it's tricky working with this energy here, but I trust that you got this, Taurus. I know you can do this thing because you got the Queen of Coins on your side here. You got this energy. It's just waiting to get tapped into, because you gave the Queen of Coins this. Oh, she's going to put this thing to work. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm getting excited. And look, we haven't even clarified anything yet, Taurus. This thing is as plain as day. Let's, and you, again, I'm not judging you. I'm just excited for you because there's so much potential coming from this thing, Taurus, and you know that. I know you know that. Where are we at? Seventh card. What to embrace? So higher self, what is it that Taurus should embrace at this time? What are some energies that Taurus should embrace, other than this obvious Queen of Coins here? What are some energies that Taurus should embrace at this time? Come on, Taurus, King of Wands. Absolutely embrace this energy. I'm about to give you, I almost did this? I almost did this with Cancer too, where it's just like your energy is lining up so awesome here. I almost just want you to get out there and just go get it, because that's what the King of Wands does. He goes out there and he gets it. He does exactly what I was talking about. You get a game plan and then you take action, because that's the King of Wands game. He's a master at that. Super, knows what energy he's working with. Again, you told the King of Wands you got Ace of Coins and Ace of Cups to work with. Done blown. Bye. Bye. Heard getting abundance, and that's where I want you to get at, Taurus. Because look at this. This is some bomb energy here. Let's get to your 8th card, which is where to find some support. So higher self, where can Taurus find support in this? I don't even think you need a Taurus. You got this. But it's nice to have some support. Let's see, higher self, where can Taurus find support in all of this? We're just going to feed you a stack. Jeez. Taurus, see, now your abundance is spilling all over the place. Hold on, let me get myself together. Okay, higher self. Where can Taurus find support? Because what are we doing? Okay. You got the 4 of Cups here. And so with this, I feel like you can you'll be able to find support in, again, I feel like it's not about focusing on, for me in this situation, I feel like it's not about focusing on what, like the old ways, or how do I want to put this? Imagine these cups as like your everyday, your 9 to 5, whatever this is that we're not super crazy about right now. It has its perks. It takes care of us. It gets the bills paid, it achieves the bare minimum. But can we get more? Is there something more out there that we can get that's available to us? Because that to me, this cup out here with that bird in there, that's your Ace of Cups. Because this stuff, where it is, it's, it might be, you get this new job, or maybe you get a promotion in said job, and, just a way to kind of keep you locked in. And it's like, it's fun for a spell, maybe we're making decent money off of it, all this stuff. But, money, I feel it can only go so far. If it's because look at where we started off money, and it was just all, we weren't sure. But now that we've started, opening ourselves up here, the energy just exploded. And so I feel like it's about keeping, there's something here, Taurus. And you know what? Find a way. If you don't even want to leave this thing, let's say you love this thing where you're at, but there's something more that can fulfill you here. You like how this, this makes you feel like on a financial level. But if there's something else here that can fulfill this Ace of Cups here, don't ignore that, Taurus. Let's get some clarification on that. That's okay. Now we've got the one. We're getting towards the end of this just journey here. Let's get a clarifier on that 4 of Cups. Higher self, can we clarify the 4 of Cups, please? I just want to get a little bit more on that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. You got the Fool here, Taurus. And so I'm feeling, I'm going to go back to what I was kind of saying. No, I'll keep what I said. If you like this thing, maybe finding a way to make both these things work. But if we've been feeling stuck in a rut where these cups have lost their luster and we're looking for more in life, I feel like chase that. Because once you find that thing, once you entertain this fulfilling energy right here, I feel like you're going to be hit with a wave of exuberance. You're going to be hit with that new inspiration there. Something that's going to it's going to spark Yeah, it's just you're just gonna feel inspired again, and just like have this renewed vigor. You know, you're gonna be able to get into that King of Wands energy. You know, yeah, that's what I'm feeling with this energy, Taurus. If you've been feeling like this stuff is just kind of stale and we're just ready to just start to move forward, start focusing on the things that you love, because there is an opportunity in here. I believe it. But let's get to your last card here, which is going to be some advice. So, higher self. Where is it that, what is some advice that we have for Taurus at this time? What are some advice or some encouragements that we have for Taurus at this time? Let's see what's going on with that, Taurus. Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. You got the Nine of Wands in reverse here. So, I feel like with this popping up, I feel like maybe we've been thinking about giving up. You know, maybe we've been at this place where you feel like, you know, the happiness will just kind of come when it comes. You know, we just got to kind of settle in with what we have, and then we'll just kind of go through life. You know, just like it's fine. But Taurus, I feel like don't give up. You know, like there's especially with this momentum that you have here, because it's really one of those things. I feel like it's just like taking this what you started with and just pouring that energy into that thing, you know, exploring that, you know. Let's switch back over, because I mean, of the readings that I've done so far, you're my 9th one, and you've required the least amount of clarifiers here. I feel like your journey is very straightforward this month. You know, it's about focusing on what you love and then keeping that momentum. You know, let this be your focus. You know, if you can find whatever your 9 of Cups looks like, or if you even need to print a picture of a 9 of Cups and just put it on the wall or something like that, let that be just you when you wake up, just like, right, Nine of Cups today. That's right. We're focusing on happiness. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and then your world. Next thing you know, everything around you, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. I hope that makes sense. You know, I feel like it's gonna be it's about that focus. You know, I feel like we're focused on the I don't want to say the wrong thing, but the thing that we're focusing on the thing that's not bringing us joy. You know, I just want you to get the most out of this, Taurus. But I'm gonna leave that there, because I feel like I'm gonna be a broken record at this point. So hopefully that made sense for you. If you like that, hit that thumbs up button. If you know anyone who's maybe has Taurus in their chart, or maybe would resonate with this, you know, share the love, Taurus. Let's raise that vibration through the roof. Subscribe, hit that bell button, you know, get where you get notifications when I upload videos. Follow me, friend me, whatever you do on Facebook. Do all the things on Facebook, because I'm doing all the things on Facebook. Or at least I'm getting better about it. And then last thing, if you have Cancer in your placements, or know someone who has Cancer in their chart, come check out the Chariot and Friends. You know, you always know you got a seat there, Taurus. Cover everything, lunar shenanigans. We do spreads based off the lunar phases and all of that. It's just a good old time. But let me go ahead, and I think that's all the housekeeping. Let me go ahead and get your surprise card here so I can get you out of here. Okay. You got the 4 of Coins in reverse here. And so I feel like maybe with this thing, because again, you got a lot of, a majority of this reading was just cups and a couple of, or excuse me, the majority of this thing were coins in this reading here. And so I'm wondering, with this energy popping up, maybe, and, you know, again, take it as it resonates. Maybe we should be less focused on the money. I'm not saying that you don't make money, you know, but maybe we should focus on, if we've been focusing on money and that hasn't brought us happiness, let's focus on our happiness. Because maybe, and I know that's going to sound a little condescending, but maybe that'll bring you the happiness that you're looking for here, Taurus. And I know it's hard to see with kind of how society's kind of shaped up, you know. We need resources. It's just one of those things right now. But we don't have to be ruled by them. You know what I mean? You are more than just the material things, you know, and that's hard for, I feel like, you know, being an earth sign, you know, earth signs are more kind of rooted to the physical world than the other elements. So I feel like, you know, kind of finding that healthy detachment from it, you know, appreciating it, respecting its purpose, but not letting it drive you. That's what I'm getting with this energy here, Taurus. So yeah, let's go out there and get that fulfillment, Taurus, okay? Go find your happiness, because it's within your grasp, absolutely. So stay safe out there, and you keep raising that vibration, Taurus. I believe in you. And I will catch you on the next one later.